Right guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing another reaction video to Jubilee's Odd Man Out series. So we've done one of these before. If you haven't seen this series before, basically 6 people come in who are either for or against something, and then there'll be one person who's the opposite. So say we have 6 Liverpool fans, right, and one Chelsea fan. Basically the Chelsea fan will be trying to convince everyone that they're a Liverpool fan, and if at the end they get the person out who's the fake, the people who are left win the money. If at the end they decide to end the game and the fake is still there, the fake wins all the money to themselves. But lads, before we get into the video, I wanted to tell you that I'm going to be doing a fantasy football for me and all you guys. Anybody wants to join, the code is on the screen at the minute. It'll be in the description too. It's just going to be on the Fantasy Premier League app. I thought about using Fantasy iTeam, but you need an iPhone for that, so I thought that wouldn't be good. I don't know what phones you guys have, so yeah, the link to the app's in the description if you don't have it. But you know, free to join up, join the league, create your team, get in, and we'll see what happens. And we'll maybe talk in the future about if we want to do prizes for the top 3 or 4, what those prizes will be. If it is going to be a cash prize, we'll put together some sort of wee donation bucket or something, and we can all put money in. What was that? We can all put money in, and I'll work it out that the winner will get the most, then second, third, possibly fourth for Champions League places, you know. And yeah, so join the code if you don't have the app. Links in the description. Let's get on into the video. So this one is 6 Trump supporters versus 1 secret Trump hater. Where they have found 6 Trump supporters from, I don't know. I would hate to know what kind of deep American suburbs they've had to go into to find those Trump supporters, but anyway.
Worst place in the world. Rolling Heights baller country.
Welcome to another episode
this
of
one,
we want to feature you in an intro, so
like
stick around
I said,
until after the video to find out the rules.
6
Enjoy
Trump
the meanwhile.
supporters.
I see so many
One
people
hater,
who are
so
using government
let's see.
assistance to go to Disneyland. That's not what it's for. It's so that you can make America great again.
We brought together 7 Trump
Choose.
supporters.
I am a Trump supporter.
I am a
jeez.
Trump supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
I am a Trump
She
supporter.
looks
I'm a Trump
serious.
supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
1 is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, he or she wins the entire prize.
Her, like, with a
I think we
purple
should say
bit in
why we
her,
support
talking
him,
now.
since assuming
She
we all
looks
do.
proper serious.
So did you
she's
want to start?
like a
supporting him 'cause
diehard
I'm a
Trump
dad.
fan.
I support him
Was
because
I think it was him.
record
He looked
unemployment
kind of,
rate,
he smiled a bit when he said he's trying not
stuff
to
like
laugh
that,
here. Oh, no, it's
When
between
people
those
lie,
2.
they tend
Early
to like
on.
touch their face.
I really
early
love how
on.
he's a Christian and he loves Jesus and God. He's actually the only president in history that's
Quicker,
said,
because we have like 6 people. Okay, go.
I support him because he follows the Constitution.
I support him because I feel
Oh,
like
no,
we have
that
more
sounds
religious freedom
legit.
with him in office than Hillary.
Yeah, there's so many reasons, but America first, I guess, is the reason. Is my reason in all
Same
facets.
here. He's done a lot. for
That's
them.
kind of sus.
So
though.
she was
Oh,
right next to me, and
Same here.
she didn't necessarily
And then she slowed
cut
down
me
a
off,
bit.
but she seemed just very nervous. She didn't sound like she believed what she was telling everybody.
Okay, my faith informs my voting, simple as that. And second, my dad has been in the Marine Corps for 30 years, and so vet support is really important to me.
It was super nerve-wracking going into the first speed round because you know that everyone has assumptions about how you look.
He's got a lot of diversity of support out there. They just don't speak up out of fear. And so it was interesting to try to read everything from body language to what they were actually saying.
I voted for CIARA in the first round. I thought she was the mole because of her
I don't
look,
trust this
her
guy.
dyed hair, and how she initiated the
Nah,
conversation.
she's a diehard, bro. Yeah, you knew she was getting shafted.
I think
She's
it
a bit
was a
sus.
combination of my nerves and because I was wearing a crop top and it's not so conservative. And I had a piercing out earlier.
Raise your hand if you have any doubt and you would like to continue the game.
Imagine they just end it now.
Everybody's going to vote in 2020?
Yes, absolutely.
Does everybody have a favorite for 2020?
I'm voting for Trump.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm proud to cast my vote for Donald Trump.
President Trump, yes.
Trump here.
I think I made people focus on me because I didn't know if I don't know if I would vote for him again. I think that if someone better does come along, I don't want to just automatically say
She
he'll
seems
forever have my vote.
really
I just want to
diehard
clarify,
Trump,
just in
though.
case you guys don't think that I support him, because I totally do. But I am curious that one of the major things right now is immigration. So what is your guys' stance on immigration?
Well, I'm a second-generation American on both sides. So my dad's parents immigrated from India, and my mom's from Mexico. So I think this country would be nothing without immigrants.
No one can speak
California, Los
badly on
Angeles,
it now.
California.
Like,
I've seen the demographics change, not often for the good. You know, there are many
This guy in the
homeless
suit, though,
Americans
like,
and
he just-
veterans. They're homeless on the streets, and
He
yet
probably thinks
we
he's
spend
better than Trump.
tons of
So, you know,
taxpayer
he's gonna
money
hate him.
to support illegal immigration. You know, we have a constitution, and if you can't respect our laws, you know, it's better that you don't come.
Keith, you know he was a Trump supporter. It flowed.
Where do you get your news?
I don't watch any cable news at all.
And I listen to a lot of podcasts, like more specifically like Joe Rogan, because he usually has people like Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder, along with people who like are more leftist.
Did you see Alex Jones on Joe Rogan when he was on
I
there?
think he's like wild.
Yeah.
So
That's where I get
yeah.
my most of my information from, InfoWars and Alex Jones.
Man loves stroking
really
his beard,
informed
doesn't he? He's like, yeah.
You got to be on top of
I'm
your
top
game if
class,
you're gonna
you
ever
know.
talk about politics with anybody.
I want to bring up in the next
if you want to know the truth, you have to look at both sides to
He
understand.
definitely
you know,
just saw,
what's going on.
heard that podcast like once. She mentioned
Maybe
it,
he's
and
just
then he just
introverted,
jumped
but
in. He's
to
like,
me,
I know
he
about
didn't
that.
seem like he was actively engaged in the conversation.
I voted out Mike because I wanted to assume that not all white men are Trump supporters.
I was thinking it was the first person. I said, "Oh, she's gone already. So why am I? You know, it's making it more difficult for me."
Now I was wondering how the silence was going to play. I now know.
So like,
I
what would you
trusted
say
Mike,
to the
not gonna
people
lie.
who are going to think
Didn't fear
negatively of
him.
you as a Trump supporter?
Well, I think the first thing is that no matter what side you stand on, President Trump has reinvigorated our democratic process.
You know, they say, "Well, he's a racist." I say, "Well, you just ask them." The people who believe that, you say, "Well, what's racist about his policy?"
Just because of my support, it discredits who I am as a person, or like they're not willing to listen because it's like, yeah, it's really, yeah.
Like in college, because I'm pro-life, I'm discredited from everything. So, oh, you're Catholic, you can't have an opinion on this. We already know what your opinion's going to be.
It's like, we could talk about it. We don't need to fight about it. Just have a conversation. Your next door neighbor probably supports Trump and you don't
I love how he's given the
admit it.
power back to the people. You know, the elites have held it for so long, and they're still fighting to like keep, you know.
I don't trust this guy. I don't like the way he
I think
talks.
it's really divine, and you know, God's hand is in it. Jesus Christ.
I have a question probably for the next segment if we have another one. I
Zach made himself seem too suspicious because he had his American pin flag. I thought maybe he was trying too hard.
Yeah, don't trust him. Look at his name too, Zacharias, bro. Nah. Oh crap, there's a tie.
So we're going to do a revote. The tie is Zach and Natalie.
Honestly, I was kind of baffled by it.
I wasn't really surprised just because, like, I don't fit the look of somebody who supports Trump.
They're also gonna.
I think I voted
sure.
for
Oh,
Zach
yeah.
because I didn't want to vote for Natalie, which is probably why I voted for Trump. I didn't want to vote for Hillary, so I voted for Trump.
Yeah. I reckon that's it. He's gone. It's him, right? I'm not changing.
have a
That's
question,
it.
though. I'm curious, you know, because, you know, obviously you guys are like of millennial age. How do you define conservatism?
The current narrative of the left is creating a sort of
I could not have
victimhood.
done any
And
research for
what
this.
I find
like,
on the right is that there's a huge victor
all
mentality.
the
It's
big
all how much, how hard do
politicky
you
words
want
they're
to work
throwing out now.
to
Too much.
get your life to a certain point. I wouldn't.
I
even
reckon they've done
use,
it.
like,
It
the
was
label
Zach.
for myself.
I'm not
even
changing.
registered. I'm independent.
It's deregulation and providing the opportunity for everyone to make the best for themselves, not to be provided the best, not to have oversight financially so that you're obligated to someone else, because my dad came from absolutely nothing, did his national duty, and built a life for himself, and I was able to go to college because of it. Like, I went to school on the GI Bill from him.
I see so many people who are using government assistance to go to Disneyland. That's not what it's for. It's so that you can build yourself up
if it's
and
her,
make America
I'm gonna
great
go
again.
mad,
It's like, if
'cause
I'm
she
going to
just
work and
hits
my
me
dad's
as a
going to work
diehard.
the hours that he does and not be home so that he can provide for his family, it's only fair that he gets to see that money.
Just really quickly, because I know this round is going to end. So you said that you wouldn't necessarily, you're not for sure casting your vote for Trump in 2020. Is there if you had to vote for a Democratic candidate right now?
As of right now, I don't see that person.
Okay.
But I just am not sure. I support him now as a president, and in 2016, it's not to say that I wouldn't. It's just whoever.
Yeah.
This is like
Getting really hard.
That's why I didn't want another round.
She talked a lot more than KATHRYN did, so there's a lot more opportunity for me to like find holes.
I didn't want to vote anybody out. I just felt like everyone was honest, and so I was just like, I don't even think Mike is still in the game, but I wrote his name down.
Oh my word. You idiot.
Raise your hand if you would like to keep playing the game.
Stop it now.
If the lights around you turn red, the mole is still in the square and you guys lose.
So quickly, just before they reveal this, who do you think it was? I'm stuck on Zach, you know. I think it was Zach, or Big Zacharias his name was. Definitely him. Had to be, right? Let's see this.
Out and you win. Ready?
What?
Can I have the mole, please?
It's him. He's laughing.
Forward.
What? No, it's her.
I am the mole.
I really thought I was gonna win.
All right, young lady.
Oh, you're
Congratulations.
She did a great job. She did a great job.
I don't consider myself a Republican in any way. All of my positions are pretty progressive.
I'm super happy to have had this dialogue.
I think this experience has taught me
Oh my
that
word.
a lot of the people who are Trump supporters, like CIARA for example, go back and forth on what they believe and are asking themselves tough questions.
Everyone has a story to tell, and everyone's voices should be heard, even if they disagree with you.
What's up,
Oh
humans?
my.
Thank you for watching.
She's like so happy.
If you guys want to be in
So lads, that is it. I wasn't even close on this one. I didn't even suspect her one bit, right? I'm gonna be honest. At no point did I think it could be her. Barely even looked at her, so I'm shook. I am shook. Let me know in the comments who you thought it was, or if you got it right. Remember to join the Fantasy Premier League. And yeah, can't wait to see your teams flowing in, and we'll see how we get on, lads. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.